Everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Hades 2. It is, it's Hades 1, but more as far as I can tell, and we've got a new protagonist this time. I have looked at almost nothing for this, so some of you might actually be more familiar with this than I am. I wanted to go into this with a completely fresh mind. Even playing early access is a little weird, because it's like, oh, but the 1.0 is going to have all this stuff. But apparently this version is so huge that it almost, if not already, rivals the first game. So I think it's a good time for me to dive in, especially because it just launched on Steam right now. So if you guys want to go pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. So let's get it rolling.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
So Kronos this time. Probably.
Death to Kronos.
Yep. I was like, yeah, I bet this is Kronos is the bad guy this time around.
Vengeance
So you can
on my
restore
family.
star? Oh, so like, not sure. Okay, so it's square to attack, triangle to shoot, circle for kind of a big aura. Interesting.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay.
Okay, so they don't have any armor, so we can just kind of hang out in the back, get some money.
Hold still.
Okay, so I don't actually know what that circle aura does. And yeah, just as gorgeous as usual. But that was kind of to be expected. It's pretty hard to be a super giant game and not be drop dead gorgeous. Like, Gen Z's art style has only evolved over the years. Kind of a weird personal anecdote, and not really much of anything, but when I was in college, we had to, like, reach out to interview somebody. And so I'd reached out to Gen Z. I think Hades, or not Hades, Bastion had come out, but none of the other games. But apparently she was so busy working on, Transistor that she didn't have time to talk to me.
Just a spell.
There's always
It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Okay, your attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Your sprint. Oh, X to run at top speed. I don't remember that. Dazes nearby foes. Or when standing on your casts, gradually restore magic. Interesting. More damage in a larger area is kind of tempting. Oh, hold square for a stronger effect. So we have a magic meter to care about this time around. Oh no, there was a meter previously, so you couldn't just shoot stuff all the time. This is interesting. Yeah, 12 every second. I could go for kind of a casty build. Yeah, let's do it.
They need my aid. I'll see if I need theirs.
Though I don't know if my cast does anything. It currently doesn't. Whoop. I see. But I can use it to regain more.
Who else?
Oh. Okay. I like that cast system. That is an extra layer of complexity that I'm going to enjoy messing around with. And I can cast that kind of whenever I want to
I'll
regain.
need these
Perfect.
soon enough.
Press that for inventory. Ashes. Mostly used for unlocking Arcana cards. Okay. And then we can sprint. So we can gain more ashes or something new. Let's go for something new.
Spindles.
Okay, so I can't hold those, much to my sort of chagrin. Not that it's, like, really annoying.
Need to recharge.
Okay. So we gotta wait for my magic to come back. And yeah, I can just generate it somewhat freely here. Stay away from him. Get stuck in the environment? That's bad. Now here's the question. Nope. don't have enough juice. Okay, and he's still armored, so we want to kind of keep away. I'm being kind of cautious because I want to play around with the mechanics. So it looks like that might just be a stronger version.
All quiet.
And 10 of whatever this is. Psyche. Used to raise grasp. Activate more Arcana cards. Alright, so we could go with... Oh, man. The years... I'm being thrown back a couple of years. We could go Poseidon or we could go for a Pomegranate. Pomegranate buffs one of our abilities, but we only have one. So we're going to go with Poseidon. Or as my fans, when I used to stream this a bunch, used to call it Wave Daddy. I cannot get that out of my head. It is a curse that I'm now going to inflict upon you. Ow. Okay, so that does a little bit. Oop. And we have to worry about those ranged attacks. Ow. We're going to have to worry about those ranged attacks. Not that. Alright. Pop him a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to risk too much. Because we do not have much for a health pool.
Trident sigil. You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
My long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
Okay, so your attacks hit foes with a splash that knocks foes away, so rather than being a percentile bonus, it's bonus damage. Specials hit foes with a splash knocks foes away, or after you enter a location, prime 30 to reduce any damage you take. Interesting. Pass reduction to your mana limit until the next location. So effectively would make it so I have less mana to spend, but I would take less damage per hit, which is actually really good. I think I'm going to go for Wave Strike, though.
May all our enemies drown.
Because the knockback seems like it could be kind of fun, especially with the spell.
Got to move.
Whoop. Okay. Yeah, no kidding, gotta move. So the splash... Oh. The splash is pretty good, actually. Because it's an AoE that occurs behind the character. So I've got Godhood on for the time being. I'll probably turn it off once I've mastered it a little bit more, but... I don't know, I'm not a power gamer.
Back already.
I could be, but I've got repetitive strain injury problems, and like years ago when I was playing Hades extensively, I actually was hurting myself to play it, so I think I'd rather just not hurt myself to play a cool game. Hello? Oh, confide.
See what I get for staying out all night, Frunos.
Cute frog. I'm already kind of liking this. It brewed. Oh.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
So Hades, Zagreus, and Persephone. Interesting. So she was presumably born after the events of Hades 1. Maybe.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Witch worked for me in context, and a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Okay, so what can I do? So we have Brood. It looks like we don't have a fancy mirror or anything yet.
Stand
or maybe
tall,
it's
show
here.
no weakness.
Come here. Time forced our hand, Melanoi. Nary a soul expected you to slay our enemy last night, on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is it I accomplished?
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in spirit. You've not failed, merely begun. Thus may you learn, grow stronger, and complete your task. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
So are these the fates around her, then?
Be well, headmistress.
And you, Melinoy.
No, they're not the fates. Sorry, they look the kind of weird ghosties nearby.
This cauldron's filthy still, alas. But there's something at our altar you may use. And I've unsealed the silver pool as well.
Yeah, these kind of weird spirits surrounding the cauldron kind of look like the fates from the Disney's Hercules movie.
It's being purified.
So we can't do anything with that.
Hail.
Looks like we have a lot of people already.
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he died from that. Works on mortals, though.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
So we have Odysseus. Is this? Hypnos is still alive.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
I appreciate the run fast button. That's
Tough
going to be
times.
nice.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Your skepticism's duly noted.
Is this? Yeah, this is. Oh, I can
Hail,
salute.
Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
Bet this is where we come from.
Okay.
In the future? Maybe not. No, that's where we're going. Okay, so she said something. I could interact with this, maybe?
The river's overflowed back there.
No. We have this. She said I could interact with something. But I am not seeing anything to interact with. Unless it's
My
this.
altar.
Here we go. Use the altar to grow
Headmistress
stronger.
lent me the Arcana.
So will you channel your spell moves? Everything moves slower for 2 seconds.
The sorceress.
I'll pick that up. Let's see. So we need 4 for both of these. More damage to foes in your casts, or after you exit a location, restore HP, or twice that if you have low HP. Neat.
That'll do.
It's
The
saying
altar
you
of
can do
ashes. The wayward son.
Oh, it required 3. I had 4. So you have less than that much magic in your. When you have less than 100% magic, your attack and special do more damage. Gain max health and max magic. Ooh, some of these are going to be good. I'm curious what the upper limit is, because this feels really low to me. And I can also deactivate it. Okay, gain grasp. The greater the grasp, lets you activate more Arcana at once. Interesting. Oh, so we spend that to improve our psyche. Yes, we have an upper limit on how much I can equip, but it's pretty high. Okay, do we have anything else?
Disciples, attention! Allay your fear. A battle lost. But this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure.
Oh,
Commander
give me 20.
Skelemius, sir.
Okay, strike him repeatedly.
I am ensnared.
It snares them. That's the entire point of it. Yeah, so it slows them down. That's the
Disciples, watch and learn.
that's the point. Okay, what else do we have? We can restore
Get
our
all your
magic there.
back.
Oh. Ooh.
Death to Kronos. I'll see to that. No one is more prepared. Beyond the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium, and too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
So is this almost kind of a reverse, that we're going back down? Deeper and deeper until we reach Hades's, like, throne room area. We go up.
These
filled with
blasted wards.
Cease messing with that thing.
And go out. We also have this.
The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough.
So I need silver for the Sister Blades, silver and cinder for Umbral Flames, and a lot of silver for the Moonstone Axe. And we've got this one. Okay, that'll be
Much
fun to
more
play
than
with.
just this
And they'll
staff
probably
bathing
be
in
adding
there.
more. Let's see, anything else? Oh, those are going to be the relics, the accessories. We're just going to go
Find
out.
the Titan, slay the Titan.
This is just going to take some doing
A
until
sigil
we...
of frost.
Oh,
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
okay. Ice Flourish. Your specials do more damage and inflict freeze. Yeah, I might as well. I don't get a lot of higher rarity anything.
All of you gather round.
Okay. Now, here's the question. Okay, so it still does kind of the same thing as normal.
All laid to rest.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
They'll be judged soon enough.
Okay, so cast more,
I lack the tools for this.
can't fish. Cool. I'm just going to keep plonking away. I only partially... Well, it's not that I only partially understand. Oh, the wave comes after one of my attacks? No, I have no idea. I'm going to be... Ow, 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 ow. It cannot afford to take that kind of damage. So I gotta be wary of Banshees. For obvious reasons. Oh, and you can see the timer on the status effect too. That's nice. Okay, anything else? Oh, look at that weird slime dude just hanging out there. Yeah, I'm gonna be slightly out of sorts until I get used to this just because, I don't know. The game's great, but how to describe it? Just enough is different that it's gonna throw me off. I'm actually gonna go for the pomegranate. I know I should probably go for... You know what? Let's just get them with that. Because to some degree, like, I know my magic energy comes back on a per fight. Ow. Faster than my mobility. Really? Only a 20% damage
They
boost.
still grow in the Underworld.
Not as good as I was hoping it would be. Well, that's fine. But I'm going to be mildly out of sorts because it's something intensely familiar, but just different enough that it's going to throw me off. Probably just do that. I might want to go for the Apollo upgrade in the future. The extra AoE might be a really good idea.
Ash of the Dead.
And obviously we want as much meta progression as we can stack. Especially this early on. That's, I think, part of the other reason why I'm like, yeah, God mode wouldn't be too heinous here. Purely from the perspective of, let me get as much meta progression as possible and eventually turn it off if I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm strong enough to do so. I don't know. I don't think I need to really justify it at this point. I mean, I do, but the thing is, the people that I need to justify, like, hey, I don't want to play, like, super hard games that, like, actually hurt me. I think the people I need to justify that to are usually the people that will never listen. So maybe it doesn't matter. Okay.
When first I heard our last best hope for stopping Kronos was the second-born of Hades and his queen, I said, wait, who? So then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
Hey, Wave Strike. I know we already had it, but I'm probably going to get it again. So your magic cast immediately detonates, dealing damage, knocking foes away. Or after you strike foes with a weapon, a spirit bubble may appear. I think I'm still going to go for whatever epic upgrades I get, just for the sake of why not. So I think that's the shop. Either that's more money or it's the shop, but we do not need to go shopping right now. I have, like, no money whatsoever. Okay, that was slightly foolish. but I want to see if I can take out
what you
her
did to me.
tentacle. Okay. Yeah, too close and she spins real quick. It seems like my best possible option is to just run circles and freeze her as soon as that cooldown is off. Hope she ain't freezing. Because if I can keep her frozen... There. Now she's broken. Now she can't get a word in edgewise. Hurt a little bit more than I meant to, but whatever.
Do bide your time, Sunshine. The Titan thinks he has us pinned, but we have the situation here under control. Just locked in a bit of a stalemate is all.
Okay, so after your cast expires, rapidly deal damage in an area. Your attack has a chance to hit twice, or after you take damage, your foes take damage and you inflict daze on all foes. Yeah, snag that.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods? Molly.
Holy, no idea. More of this. I think, yeah, it's not boss time.
Cocoons. Who's there?
And I can still freeze these guys without breaking them. Which gives me plenty of time to specifically... Gives me enough time to specifically finish them off. Alright, I'm just going to keep my distance for a bit. Yeah, you have to wait for the frost to fully wear off. There you go. Otherwise, you can't reapply it again. Grab that.
Where to go?
Okay, no, that's Karen's shop. So the other one was just money. That's fine. I prefer meta progression at the moment anyway. Still can't go fishing. Yeah, I'll just keep going this direction. From what I remember, Karen's shop's kind of a... Whoop. It used to be fairly expensive. I don't know if it's still. But I usually put that off for as kind of long as possible. Okay, none of that banshee business. Oh, the fact that my spell is kind of slow and has limited range is actually a bit of an issue. It's not a huge one.
They're slowing down.
There we go. We got a terrain kill. Likely from yeeting one into the environment. Come back, you.
And now for you.
Is there one left? Yeah, there's this one guy. There we go. Magic or max HP. Oof. Oh, it's probably max magic or max HP. I think I'm a bigger fan at the moment of max HP, considering I'm only at 12. And I would like to be a fair bit tankier than that. Okay. You're susceptible. Alright. And don't let him get at me. Yeah, so the knockback only applies to the secondary targets. It doesn't actually apply to the primary one. That's fine. That's gonna be good for clearing groups. Oh, that's way better. I don't know what this other thing is. I should probably go get it.
Fall back to dust.
Oh, baby, that was effective. The groups are going to have some issues against me. Okay, let's just run for a hot second. There we go. Gosh, that wave is massive.
A gift.
I don't know what that is. What is this? Trade for more valuable resources. I see. So it's just kind of flex currency. So here's the question. How do I check? Oh, it's probably an inventory. No. Recent remarks. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we could upgrade Wave Strike, right, because that's a flat bonus. It probably still only goes up by like 5 damage or something. Otherwise, I could keep stacking max HP. I think that's what I'm going to do just because survivability is a little tough at the moment. And being able to specifically knock things around seems like a really good idea to me. Or not knock things around, just be able to tank some of these hits so I'm not just on death's door all the time.
For me.
Okay, shop or more winter? I'm thinking more winter. I'd like to go shopping. But we can wait until, like, the second region for that. Assuming I get there. Which I'm being a bit presumptive. Okay, cast repeatedly, deal damage in an area, inflict freeze. That's pretty good. After remaining inactive for a second, restore magic until you act. Or prime 20 magic for a barrier that, only absorbs 1 instance of damage. I'll go for Arctic Ring.
Desolation.
And this looks to be the boss.
Headmistress.
There she is. Welcome to the edge of Erebus. Well done, Millenoi.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate. I could not have reached this point without your guidance.
And in turn, you shall not pass this point without a demonstration of your capability.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy. Crossed flames, awaken!
Okay. It seems somewhat in my best interest to Mister. It seems somewhat in my best interest to freeze her if I can, but I don't think I'm capable. Nice and slow for me, which is good. Not that one. There. This is the real one. Drop the AoE. Unfortunately, I can't... Wow. That actually has a smaller hitbox than you'd think. This is the real one. That's kind of neat, actually. I do wish I could freeze her, though. Just for a bit.
Arise, sisters.
Okay, so that does a goodly amount of damage. There we go. Gonna preemptively just pop that down. It slows her, even if it doesn't do that much damage. This is hurt. They're homing. Rude. Okay, we just stay away. I'm getting this. I think the main issue is mostly just going to boil down to I don't do a whole lot of damage. Okay, patterns are sensible. It's a much, I think, calmer fight. She didn't make any noise this time. It's probably her. Yep. It's a much calmer fight than... Oh, what's her face? The Fury. Oh, cursed. Okay.
Let's see you evade.
That's hilarious. Okay, there's two of them. Big ups on the wave strike. Ow. There's some damage. Big ups on the wave strike for, Ooh, okay. Don't truck with that. Yeah, the wave strike's AoE is just kind of lovely. My damage ain't great. And so that's something I gotta work on. Rude. Okay, keep distance. I like that ice blast. I will have to invest somewhat more often into it. It's just kind of a nice set it and forget it kind of deal. I'm just gonna not use this one. I have like no basis for my guessing. I'm just slapping things down. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get close to her. We've got this in the bag. So rather than risk things unnecessarily. She gets her hat back.
You fought with diligence and with ferocity, but surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Thank you, Headmistress.
All right.
I passed the test.
We get to send her. And we have a bunch of money, so now we should probably consider doing a bit of shopping at some point. Maybe. Now, do I actually have the ability to heal
The pathway's
here? Yes.
down.
Not fully, though. I think that's something we have to upgrade. Yeah, we
Beginning
don't
descent.
have any accessories or anything to play around with. Ooh.
Ugh, that's cold.
Oceanus. Huh. That's interesting.
Look who!
Oh no.
You're a long way from the crossroads trouble. So this is where the real action is, huh? Weren't you supposed to still be practicing?
Things took a turn, Eris. You know how it goes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Always in such a rush. I'd really hate to slow you down. Though, let's hang out sometime, okay? Have a great night. Oh, one last thing.
What did she do to me?
Your foes do extra damage. This grows each encounter. Why? What? That's so rude.
Lurkers. Freeze.
Okay, let's just leave that until he's... Oh, I guess he's red, so I can just keep hitting him in retrospect. Oh, that's rude. Okay, I'm just gonna slap this guy to death. The other guy's got a homing shot that's frankly rude to deal with. There we go. Oop, he explodes. Don't get hit by the homing shot. Okay. Getting him a little bit cornered. Yep. Stay away from the explosions. And stay away from the homing shot. There we go. Ooh. Got a little bit more range on this than I thought I did.
Acceptable.
So that increases my max magic. We should probably go for money and then go shopping. I think.
Shellbacks.
Okay, just slap him to death. Corner and freeze him. And he thought he could escape, but he can't. And yeah, I can just corner them into the wall. It doesn't do as much damage as I'd like, I'm noticing. Oh, there's another enemy type in this mix. Oh, it's just one. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, it's fine. We could just slap them into next Tuesday or something. Huh, steam vent. That worked out. And just chill in the back. They're not dangerous to me, as long as I just keep my distance. Be worse if I was trying to actually get up close and personal. And 100 gold, not bad.
Coins.
Okay, more money, more Poseidon, more shopping. That one's tough. I think I'm gonna go Poseidon right now. We'll go shopping later. Oh, this is the good stuff. Whoop. Okay, those things are dangerous. They explode. Whoop. They explode into a steam vent. That's fair and fine enough. And missed him entirely. It's fine. Gather whatever the heck that is. Yeah, they can't reach me. Whoop. I'm glad that there is a warning saying, like, hey, these things are going off, don't be there. That's appreciated. Okay. Just freeze them in place, and we're good.
Poseidon.
Okay, sprint does damage on impact, knocks foes away, but uses 5 magic per hit. After you strike with your foes, a spirit bubble may appear. Restores magic when you touch it, expires when used or after 30 seconds, or splash effects on Poseidon inflict slip. Let's go for slippery slope. I'm bad about using my magic here. So, elite fight, more Poseidon, or just max HP. It's boring, I know. But, like, max HP really does carry a run. Especially when you've already got a couple of decent perks to rely on. Ow. Stay away from that. Okay. So, bad news for me. There's homing shots coming my direction, and there's not much I can strictly do about that. Though it looks like I can kind of avoid it.
A centaur heart.
Okay, didn't take too much. Think we're good? Yeah, let's just keep going this direction.
Serpents.
Because yeah, we want meta progression. Like, I'd like to win a run, but I fully expect to not win most of my runs. Just owing entirely to the fact that, you know, these games are hard, and no matter how much I like kind of go through it with style and panache, and like cool combos, I'm just gonna get skunked by something I don't fully understand. And that's fine too. Okay, let's just... I don't think the slip damage was really worth it. It's like a... The 5% bonus is kind of nice, but it's not that great. So do these guys have... Do they bounce? No, they don't bounce. Okay. I think I'm fine. Just gotta be very careful. More of that. Where are we going? I think we want these ashes for the tarot cards. I don't have a good basis in that, which is more valuable to me in the immediacy of it. Ooh, that steam vent messed them up. Put that there. I'm looking forward to listening to the soundtrack for this at a later date. It seems like it's got some really good haunting vocals. They're just hard to hear over the attacks. Between the crashing, smashing, and yelling. I'm just gonna hide in the back. Okay, so these guys don't have that much HP, which is good. Because I'd like to kill them off first. Ow. Really? So that's an AoE. Rude. Okay. Get rid of homeboy. Ow. I should have frozen them first. It's fine. That did hurt. That hurt more than I wanted it to. Okay, good. They just stun you at this point. That would have been snarly. Do we just... Yeah, I think I'll just keep grabbing this stuff. Unfortunately, the enemies are doing more and more damage. Whoop! I can't check those in the middle of combat. Very unfortunate news for me. This is a single-player game. Alright, let's just leave that. Let's make distance. Yeah, I can conveniently kind of yeet these guys so that I'm only fighting one at a time due to the Poseidon knockback. Which means I can just send them away. There we go. What? Oh, steam vents. Okay, you know what? I got this for a reason. And we get plenty of magic, so I really should be using it a little bit more actively. There we go. What? Oh. The ground traps, man. Rude. Alright. I could go for Apollo, but I think it's very much time to go here.
That old Underworld boatman yet eludes the grasp of Kronos, does he? Turn to a life of the piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh?
Okay, so... Yeah, do we want to actually just do flood control? Whenever you claim a minor find or similar resource. Oh. So that's double reward chance. That's kind of good. I think I'm going to go for flood control, though. Just reduce damage I take by 20%. We're just going to grab a little bit of everything. So it was 150 for the perk, 50 for the 50 for the meta progression, and then an extra 100 for the bonus magic. So every shop I should make sure I have at least 300 to go before going in. I really like their placeholder art. It's beautiful in its own way. You definitely can tell it's not the final stuff, but like, it works, and it works well.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
Okay.
An ever-present song compels the nightmare-bringing princess ever forward, towards the beauty, deeper into the abyss.
It's very pretty. Until we meet again.
As this boss? Yep.
Oh, no way. No way. Look at Gal's a lady. Ladies never come to see our shows. You must be different. What's your name? Oh, make yourself comfy. We're just about to start, aren't we, Gals?
Sirens. I should have known you were the source of all that singing. Slinked down into the Underworld, have you?
It's the perfect pressure down here. Beats the pressure trying to make art while all our fans are watching, begging, Skilla, where's your next soul?
Don't you drown your so-called fans to death? Have you even got any left?
Oh, don't ever say such things about our fans. Oh, hey, gals, what say we give her the old song and dance?
Okay, this is charming. Ow. Sadly, knockback does not seem to affect them in the slightest. Oh, this is cool. So it looks like all of them are kind of... just as vulnerable as the rest. I took an obscene amount of damage here. Yeah, this is probably where things go badly for me. Wait, oh. Nope, can't do that, can't do that. I'm not even sure where half of this damage is coming from. The drums are making this hard. Ow. And I've barely done damage to them. But I didn't even see that attack. It does seem like it's a little easy to take a lot of damage here, but that's fine. I should have checked how much bonus damage I was taking from Strife.
Blast those sirens.
Whatever her name was. Oh well. Brood.
This memory of all you lost. It stokes your want for vengeance even now.
That's a cute baby. Where do I leave? There we go.
You there, Dora?
Looks like she is not. Okay. So we probably have the cauldron
ready for
now.
Me now.
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates. Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them? I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Yes, Headmistress. Last night
Okay.
I dreamt of this.
So I think these are meta progression. Gathering tools within the silver pool. Unlock them to gather silver and more psyche. And then also we can get a... Yeah, let's grab this first.
Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
So mote it be.
It is done.
So yeah, this is kind of our meta progression. Let's see. Beseech the three fates to lend their aid in a time of need. So, hidden daughters of Nyx. Each accidental bit of chance is likely their deliberate intent. I wonder if that's a bonus revival, maybe.
I'm ready. By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
There.
Broker, welcome to the crossroads.
I like that. Brrr. That's cute. We'll have to keep playing before I can get some more.
After ever-scheming Kronos claimed the House of Hades, shades of the dead residing there, all scattered to the ends of the earth.
You shades are welcome here and safe. Hail, Broker.
So we can sell the purple resource for various things. So we could get more psyche or ashes. I'll leave that for a moment. I gotta see what I need first.
Goddess. Word has it Eris has been spotted in the depths along your path. Intelligence you likely could have used before. She made your journey worse for you. Apologies, Goddess.
She's trying to stop me, or at least slow me down, and she knows too much about our intentions. What do we do? Children of Nyx are supposed to be on our side.
She doesn't know the half of what we've planned. Besides, her boredom drives her more than anything. Run into her a few more times, she'll soon grow sick of it and go away.
So deems the great tactician.
Aye, Goddess.
You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground. Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine.
We're not just sparring. You don't know our craft.
I know I could take her.
Yeah, this is just a great game. Alright, so what do we got?
What say the Arcana?
We probably need this more than anything else. Plus, I want to see what else I have that I can get. So, Unseen 2 every second. That's obscenely good. Or Death Defiance. Oh, so the Fate Intervention is not. Alright, well, I'm going to snag this one. Oh. Okay. But wait, there's more. Okay, so Death Defiance, every 5 locations gain... Oh, is that 3 max life and max magic? Awakening, activate cards that use 1 through 5. Huh. Your Hex also charges up automatically as they use up 2 every second. Hex. Huh. I didn't know we had a Hex. Okay, well that's the extent of what I can do at the moment, because I can't equip this. Okay, new Arcana card requires more grasp than you have available, can't be activated yet. That's fine.
I lack the grasp for this.
I'm curious how big this gets. Okay, but your sprint is faster. Oh, but I don't have enough. Well, that's fine. I freely...
The cards know.
Really dig this.
There's something
what can
new
I afford?
here.
So we can also get tools. So we have the Crescent Pick.
The Crescent Pick. Reveal to me the bounties of the earth.
So now I can get silver, so we can start getting some more meta progression. Okay. So what are these? Lone Shades to the Crossroads gain large sums of psyche. Dig for mystery seeds and a variety of other useful reagents or other items, and a rod of fishing. So we're going to have to get all of these. It looks like there might be room for even more tabs too, which is kind of exciting. So yeah, we don't have any silver, so we can't get more. So we can't get the Sister Blades.
There she is again at last. Being a shadowy denizen of the Underworld comes with certain perks, young one. Take for instance how, when you dash, nothing can touch you.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment, and even then, I can't prevail by dodging all night long.
Yeah, I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back, you're good to go again.
The shadow follows.
The Crossroads training grounds are watched over by fearless seafarer Skelemius, famed in death as he was famed in life.
We cannot fail with such a genius on our side.
Nope.
So is that the same Skelly then? Possibly. Also the fact that we might be able to go up at some point, which sounds really cool. Every review and preview I've seen people like releasing right before I recorded this video has said like, yeah, it feels like Hades, but just bigger and better. And I fully agree with that synopsis. There's obviously a lot of mysteries, like why is Kronos going after Hades? What happened to Zagreus? I'm assuming all of them are down there below and maybe they eventually get to join the house up here, or who knows. Plus we get to fight Titans. Also, we went to Oceanus. I'm wondering if there's actually branching biomes now. One of the biggest issues that I did have with Hades was that it was the same biomes every single time. And that got a little boring. And especially because there was only one boss per biome. Yeah, you could do some modifications to those bosses, but it was only a little bit. You know, it was effectively one change plus some difficulty settings. And like that change was a lot of fun. Fighting the Minotaur and what's his face on the chariot especially was kind of a magical experience. But on the flip side, I want more variety out of my roguelikes than just that. And so it feels like this is kind of the next logical progression on that. The only thing I'd love to see... Oh, salute.
Salutations.
The only thing I'd love to see eventually with this, like, if they finish the game, would be, like, mod support to some degree. Just because it feels like a Hades with proper mod support of just, like, add more god boons, add more gods? Would be really cool. Or at least, like, some level of weird DLC-age of, like, hey, we added the Norse gods. That'd be fun. I don't know. Anyway, with all of that said, Hades 2 is available in early access right now. I think it's just Steam. And I think it's just Steam and the Epic Games Store. They will be adding it to consoles at a later date, probably when it's closer to completion, would be my guess. So keep an eye out for that. But, of course, if you want to dive in now, I have at least the Steam page linked in the description below, so you can go check it out. It is very good already. Doesn't have nearly the same level of, like, I want to call them design issues, balance issues. If you go back to my original Hades footage, it was kind of in a rough state. It was fun. It was really well made, but the balance was a little brutal. I love the little cuts on the grass that I've left behind. But, you know, it was a little rough around the edges, and this does not have those issues. Though obviously things will probably improve as we go along. And hello. Oh, right, I forgot.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow.
But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. If we want to play some more Hades, I'll have to figure that out. I'll probably try and squeeze it in here and there, or maybe I do some streams, but this week is unusually busy for me. And so I got to kind of work around that. But for now, at least, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.